Chandrasekhara Bharati wrote the Sanskrit commentary for Vivek Chudamani. Okay, really? Let me look it up.
He was a contemporary of Chandrasekhara Saraswati.
Chandrasekhara Bharati. Correct.
He was a contemporary of Chandrasekhara Saraswati. Very well. But he didn't complete it. After some time, he dropped it.
I see. Okay. Vakshaya.
I mean, Paramarthananda based his complete BC commentary based on that.
Hmm, very good.
Yes. So yeah, Chandrasekhara Bharati is the guru of the present one. So Bharati Tirtha's guru is Abhinava Vidyatirtha.
Right.
Abhinava Vidyatirtha's guru is Chandrasekhara Bharati.
Correct. Okay. That's the one. That's the
Yeah, and
Swamiji.
at that time itself, he had been considered as a Jivan Mukta by people who were knowledgeable at that time. And then he's said to have attained a Jala Samadhi in the Shekhar Bharati.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Thank you for that information. Prasadji, go ahead.
Today, there are many things rolled in the class, which the question which I had for a long time. So now I could connect based on several terms which you used today. The question is like, in spite of my knowledge, analysis, and understanding, the transformation does not happen. So I think I know it, and even I think that I realized it, but actually the transformation has not happened because I think now the intellect has understood, but it has not accepted it. Why I said accepted it is because any acceptance is because when we do normal worldly experiences also, there is emotion associated with that. So here I have that the intellect does not accept because that acceptance is something related to emotion. Now today you talked about bhakti. So now that emotion is like bhakti. So I am thinking now it is not the bhakti, which I do not have completely to the extent what would transform it to maybe karma yoga also, but this emotion I will consider today as bhakti, which I do not have enough to transform that. Now that is at the higher level, but now since you mentioned what and so what, so that's a good thing. At the lower level, I say that am I the same? No, I'm not the same after getting all this knowledge. I mean, whatever I've acquired, because it's about world, mind. So if I am worried about the world, then I am seated in my body and mind, right? If I am worried about the mind, then I am seated in Sakshi. So in other words, what I'm saying is that, for example, when my reaction was, why is saying that? But today, because I'm at other level, I'm saying now that why I am thinking, why I'm getting that type of thought. See the difference. Like earlier, I was saying like, why is saying that? And today I'm saying, I'm thinking that why I'm getting that type of thought, or why I'm getting upset rather. Because right now I am in the mind. So this is the advantage I got it because the knowledge has helped me to that extent that now I just transcended that body level, and now I'm whatever coming into my mind. So I'm thinking differently because I'm trying to reduce ego or improve bhakti, do karma yoga or whatever, trying to appease that so that I am now questioning differently. See, because I'm thinking about mind. So at the lower level, that is. But which I said earlier, why I am not transforming, why I become already realized, for example. So then it is like, well, I do not have that level of emotion, which intellect I got it. Well, I understood that, but I have not transformed it to that level. So that's the and in fact, spirituality is what very nicely example which you said. What I said, and then I'm moving to the mind. So what? So the body is like what, and now mind is like so what. So that's the. So those are all
Good,
words.
good.
So from IQ, which is intellect, to the level of EQ, which is level of emotion, and actually that's where I'm missing probably. So that's what I connected all the words which you said today.
Yeah, good. Remaji.
Thank you.
I have a question here because you said by bhakti, knowledge, he knows me properly. At the same time, you said how much. Does this mean depending on how the person is advanced in his bhakti or conviction, or by the knowledge, or he has little knowledge or more knowledge? And what I am in reality, how much and what I am in reality. So there is a preconception of what I am or what I am not. There is some confusion there. And then in reality, thereafter, knowing me in reality, that means in full force, completely, he enters me soon after that. So this entry point also is knowledge, because it gives you the key to enter into that space where you realize that there is no two. Is this what is being said? And after that, knowing. After that, knowing. So that means when you get that key to that key will come that opens the lock, and you're available to that knowledge, then you understand how much and what I am in reality. How would you put it in other words?
Yeah, so that how much part is the apara prakriti we talked about. How much means starting from our Ishta Devata Bhakti onwards. Only through Dvaita Bhakti we can come to Advaita Bhakti. Okay. Dvaita Bhakti is popular, normal, necessary, and so that is called Yavan. Yavan is talking about knowing me as the Ishvara, that is Sarva Shaktiman, Sarva Srishtikarta, Sarvajnaha. That is Yavan. But the reality of Brahma is what? Reality of Nirgunam Brahma is not Sarva Shaktiman, not Sarvajnaha. Brahma is not Sarva Shaktiman. Correct? Because Shakti becomes an attribute. Brahma is Nirgunam Brahma. Where is the question of Shakti? Shakti is Maya Sahita Brahma is Ishvara we say. That is why Maya Sahita Brahma. And therefore, Yavan refers to Sagunam aspect. Tattvataha refers to Nirgunam aspect. Okay, that's the way it is to be understood. Shankara says that. Okay. And then you ask the other question. Vishate, entering. It is metaphorical. Metaphorical. It is like water saying, I have to enter. The wave says, oh, I figured out that I am water. Wave is also, ocean is also water. I got it. Now I have to enter the ocean. Hey, what are you talking about? I was born of the ocean. I am sustained by the ocean. I am in the ocean. There is a question of entering the ocean. If a wave says I have to enter the ocean, the wave is confused wave. It is not a jnani wave. It's a confused wave who says I'm getting ready. I got the knowledge. Therefore, now I have long trek is going to start. Padayatra, something he has to decide. And so long trek. There's no long trek or short trek. That is a metaphoric. The wave has entered the ocean. Means what? Until now, the wave was thinking it is some separate entity and that is absolutely isolated from the rest of the world and it has to make it. That is not correct. Laukika, it is okay, it's correct. But then Paramarthika, wise, it is wrong. Paramartha Drishti, it has gained. It is like saying wave has entered the ocean. That's all. Metaphoric. Metaphoric.
When that comes into context with FIR, so you have disturbances created by yourself because of ignorance. And depending on that intensity of the disturbance, you have difficulty coming out of it and putting you back into a place where you're more balanced, right? And in that process, you have the Shravanam, Mananam, and Nididhyasanam, which helps you to stay in that space, which allows you to
Ramaji, are you there?
Yeah. You didn't
Okay.
hear me, Guruji?
No, I got, which allows you to, and then after that,
After
I
that,
thought,
I stopped because when I said it loves you too, where does it lead?
oh, you're asking a question, allows you to, question mark. Okay,
Yes.
all right. Yeah, that's so. See, the thing is this, the dilemma is this. The jnani also has a body. Body is there, family is there, life is there, stomach is hungry, stomach continues to be hungry, and virus continue. Virus doesn't say, oh, this guy is a jnani, so I will, he's blessed, she's blessed, so I will stay away from. No, virus is very, what do you call it? Jnanam agnostic, shall we say, using some English word. Jnanam agnostic it is. Jnani agnostic. And therefore, at least I thought I'll be free from virus. That also no benefit is there. This Advaita is useless. It doesn't do anything to me. That is that. So, this body is going to be there. The mind is going to be there. Even after Jnanam, all problems will be exactly like it was forever. But now I am different. My vision is different. The way I look at the world is different. The way I respond is different, entirely different. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to experience physical pain. Physical pain is Ishvara Srishti, not Jiva Srishti. Ishvara Srishti. So therefore, nobody can, Jnani can't say I don't experience pain. They may have a high threshold of pain. That is different. Threshold may be high and ability to bear may be high. I was talking to a young Ayurvedic doctor yesterday. She had severe pain on Saturday, and middle of the night they had to take her to the hospital, and they found out that it is some kidney stone, and then now whatever painkillers and all, she's taking somebody. Then I told her she was fine yesterday when I spoke to her. I told her, "What is this, doctor? If you get kidney stone, what should people like us do? You know." No, uncle, there was some stressful work was there and I didn't like that work and this, that. Because allopathy hospital, she said she went to allopathy hospital. And Ayurvedic people, when they go to allopathy, they want her service. But all the ethics and all that, this whole Ayurveda comes with a lot of ethics and mindset, treating people, sensitivity and all is there. All this kadamudana solide, we can't just come to it, take it, this medicine, that, like that, it won't work. So she said, uncle, I don't like all this, what to do? And so it was a bit stressful. Maybe that is why, like that, she was explaining. So this Ayurvedic doctor also is getting kidney stone. Jnani also can get kidney stone. Possible. And so what to do? So so therefore response. That's why the FIR is important, and how this jnana manifests in the person is an important thing. So Vishate, yeah, metaphorical. Krishna says, like the boy who says, "Mom, everything is gold." This guy never went to a jewelry store, and suddenly he goes and says, "Mom, everything is gold." Yeah, this young boy is enlightened, right, with respect to gold. So like that, Vishate. Yeah, you had a question, no? Something you said, and then question mark.
That's exactly where we have stopped. We don't know where we are going from there.
We don't know where we're going. Yeah, as long as you think you're going, then
That's a problem.
that could be a problem. You are free. As how you say, we are reality people. We are reality people. We know the reality, and knowledge sets you free. Knowledge does not give you things to do. This knowledge, especially this knowledge. Therefore, Chakra says very clearly, Jnana Prapti and Pravishana Kriya are not two different things. He says. Because Krishna says, Tad Anantaram. After knowledge, you have to do this. Really speaking, there is no such thing. Like that Shankara is telling. Okay, Jnana Nishtha is there. That comes by repeated recollection of our study.
Food for thought.
Good for
We have to dwell on it a little bit more, Guruji, to
Sure.
get it into the system.
Yeah,
Thank
get it
you.
into this. Get
Thank
it into
you.
the system. Good.
I have another question, Jay Kumarji.
Yeah.
So the existence depends on the knowledge, right? So the things do not exist apart from knowledge. If that is so, let's say suddenly something which comes up in front of me, avatar, which I never saw that, which I do not have any knowledge. So how is that fits here? Something in any virtual aspect, it suddenly comes in front of you, right? So Himalayas I have not seen, but yes, I have the objective knowledge of that by looking at something. So it becomes reality when I go there. So as existence depends upon the knowledge, now suddenly I went to Avatar movie and something come which I never have any knowledge about that. So how is that to be taken by?
The existence depends on knowledge, you're saying. I'm saying existence does not depend on knowledge.
I mean, things do not exist apart from knowledge, right? Because
Things do not exist apart from knowledge, but not apart from your knowledge. You are ignorant about Himalayas doesn't mean Himalayas will vaporize and vanish. And it's your buddhi doesn't know about Himalayas. And so, but Himalayas continues to be there waiting for you to know Himalayas, patiently waiting for you to know Himalayas, correct?
yeah.
And so, existence depends on knowledge. If you say, whose knowledge, what knowledge, right?
My experience, right? Converted into experience, for example, then it is for me, my experience. So my experience it depends upon the knowledge, because hey, there is something called like height of this much, and so that is known to me to get idea of what is Himalaya. So then I probably look at it later. So if I convert, instead of saying existence, if I say my experience, because existence is also based on my experience finally. So my experience of particular knowledge is it depends upon that knowledge of the object of knowledge, in other words.
Correct. So
Yeah.
human experience is based on human knowledge. That is correct statement.
Okay.
Experience is entirely based on one's knowledge. And that is why ignorance will create a different kinds of experience. Sometimes they say ignorance is bliss. So bliss is an experience, And so sometimes you don't know. I don't know all the problems I have in my stomach. Therefore, I'm happy. Until doctor says you do all these tests and you have had this problem for so many years, you should have treated it longer. So, correct. So, your experience is based on your knowledge. Correct. But to say that existence based on knowledge, I think you have taken it back. You took back that sentence. So that is, we have to be careful because in Vedanta, if you use the word existence, then
I
it's
mean,
a very
existence to me, that's what I mean. So basically, existence to me is depending upon knowledge, because I knew that. That's why when I see that, oh, I knew this. So that's
yeah, that is okay. That is calm. That's
so
perfect.
my question there is then so if that is the case, so my experience of having in advance this shape of this or whatever is not there when I see some virtual reality suddenly. So now I'm getting experience because now I'm getting experience or knowledge of that particular object. So the object of knowledge and the experience are simultaneous now.
Okay.
So I didn't know. So the meaning, what I understand is experience depends upon knowledge, or in other words, the objects does not exist apart from my knowledge. If that is the statement which I am saying, then I knew that there is a particular object in advance, how it would be and all that. So that is my knowledge. Then it came into my existence then. So with that background, if I say that suddenly something comes up because a virtual reality comes in front of me. So that's my question. Yeah.
So the question is what? What is the actual question?
Yeah, in other words, I knew it before even I experienced it, sort of. So, but then a virtual reality comes, I didn't know it, but now I experience it. So that's what I'm saying.
And so the question is what? Dude, you presented two situations. Now, what is your question?
Question is that I am expecting that I have the object of knowledge now before it becoming experience.
Yeah, there are two different experiences. That's all it is. There is no rule that says that your experience and knowledge should be separated by some time. In the second example you gave, there is no time difference between the experience and knowledge. Okay. In the previous Himalaya example, it's a lot of time has passed. For some people, the time is infinite. It is not possible. Some people won't see Himalayas at all. They know a lot about Himalayas, but don't see Himalayas. So long time gap is there. In the second example, no time gap. So be it.
Yeah, if we say that existence depends upon knowledge, that means it is unknown as unknown. Something which I have not experienced is considered as unknown, but it exists. That is what is.
Correct. That is Ishvara Srishti. Jiva has no role to play in Ishvara Srishti. Himalayas is Ishvara Srishti. And so whether I know it or not, whether I live long or live short life, or whether I have a big family, small family, nothing. Himalayas is solid piece. All these rains, everything is going to happen. Regardless of what happens to me, who I am. So, Ishvara Srishti. And even the experiences I am going to have is also Ishvara Srishti. Something hurt, some stone hit me. Pain will be there, blood loss will be there. Ishvara Srishti. So much is Ishvara Srishti. Okay, experience is personal. That's what we say. Experience is personal. But that I must experience pain is not my law, it is Ishvara's law. So, yeah, that is fine. Those we don't have to constrain that thing. The time gap can be zero also. First time you see something. First time. Somebody showed me a smartphone long ago. I didn't know. Sorry, I should not. That statement itself is wrong. Somebody showed me something. And then they kept doing this. And they said, Jaykumarji, app, something. App itself is a new word for me at that time. Then I was not following actually. I'm not following because Maximum PC idea is there. PC, you have Chrome and you have all these things. And they're clicking on this, then they're doing this. Then I said, it's very difficult to understand because the mindset is entirely different. Moving from a PC mindset to the smartphone mindset. That's why I think kids are extremely good with this. I think it's just built for the kids' mentality. They do it so well. They act as though you people are so stupid. They finish it off. And so that is the example of where some virtual reality. For me, it is virtual reality. Because it took me a while to understand what she was telling me. Then app and all she was saying, then how do you do this? How do you do that? Now further there is another app. Another app is there? Another man means another computer you have to get or what? No. There is another this thing you see like this. That is an app. Okay, app. So it took a while to understand all that. So yeah, all that is part of the Vyavahara.
I think we started from Dynora, so it's difficult to transform from there to cell phone, whereas they start with cell phone. The children starts with cell phone. They don't worry about the past Dynoras or TV or all those gadgets or a big room size computer. Mini
I remember this phone call. You know Kavya, no?
Yeah.
Kavya.
Mm-hmm.
Kavya, one con I was in Columbus. She goes, Jay Kumarji, you don't know WhatsApp? She was shocked that I did not know WhatsApp. I said, what are you talking about? Are you talking to me or are you some technical words you're using? So, no, you should use WhatsApp. You can send pictures and all that, she said. 2015, I think it was, 2014. Anyway, good. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Thank you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.